So welcome back, everyone.
Hello? Not now, please, okay? I'll call you back later.
I know it's been a while, and we're really sorry. There's not really anything we can do about that. We will be updating daily from here on out.
Just a disclaimer, we never claimed that we were going to do that, so this is just fair. That's not on us.
We wrote it on the last website. I remember we had a discussion about how we wanted to update daily.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying that if we don't say it specifically, then who's to say who actually put it on the website? Was it us?
Yeah, okay. Also an announcement, Danielle and I will not be in the same place next semester.
That's true.
So, this might end soon. But we'll find a way. If you want to comment below on how you think we should proceed.
Below in the description, you will see that we are starting a new website called How Will We Proceed?
Well, we had talked about this, and the website is for two reasons. One, because in our last website, we said we would be uploading daily. It's too much work to edit it, so we're just going to make a whole new website. And obviously, the second reason is to get your feedback on how we should proceed.
A FormSpring link that's called What Options Do We Have Left? And that's just to say we're looking for more audience feedback on all this. We're getting a lot of viewers, no subscription. I don't think my personal channel, I even subscribed.
I made a new channel with the intention of subscribing, but I have yet to do it. Because I forgot the password.
That sounds like a lot of work. Maybe you should just make a new one.
Yeah, I think it would be less work to just make a new one.
I guess the theme of today, nothing's set in stone. Magical?
Bubbly.
Sprightly.
Fairy-like.
Bigoted.
If I heard that ringtone, it would really startle me.
Oh, really?
And like I was just fucking up. I feel guilty. Like this ringtone has transported me to something I regret, and I'm not sure what it is. I think also what I regret is that I owe you $13 for 2 pregnancy tests for someone else I had sex with.
I hate to say it, but there's something childlike about that whole ringtone.
Eggs are from what children hatch. I think this is the perfect ringtone for someone who doesn't have regrets yet. Well, I just think if this is a ringtone only for children, which I think it's very clear that it is, it then has a very narrow demographic, and I think because it's such an exclusive ringtone, 2 out of 9?
I don't know that I feel excluded from it. Like, there's a nostalgic quality to it. Soda-flavored lip balm. Pop if you're from the early 2000s.
Silverware. That's clearly been used.
Keychains. Charm bracelets. Dads with energy.
Moms with pasta salad.
Loud uncles. School days.
You know, I was a bully in elementary school.
Yeah? I'll give this a couple stars.
3, 2, 1. Pumpkin spice. It's called crystals. Okay. What? I want to say shrill, but it's not high enough to be shrill. Mm-mm. It's something that escapes binaries.
I feel a wooden quality to this. Percussive wooden quality
because
to this.
Because of the woodpecker?
We're in here. God.
Someone who doesn't have time to feel.
Oh, man. This is the perfect ringtone for someone who's really feeling like they've had a numbing week and it won't get better.
How can you feel numb? We talk about serious things here. And, like, I've been struggling with depression for a long time, and my therapist was like, do you feel numb? And it's like, what? How can you feel numb? Obviously, I don't feel numb. Like, I feel depressed. That's why I have depression, not numbness. It's like, aren't you a professional? Like, didn't you go to school for this? Didn't you major in feelings?
That's really elucidating. Sorry, it just smells really bad in here.
So were you listening to anything I was saying?
Yeah, I heard the part about depression. The thing that we didn't note is that it only happens once, the noise, and then it goes away.
Yeah. So someone who... Okay, so this is not for people who have short attention spans, because you hear it once, get distracted, then, like, you missed a call. what if it's a job offer? Or what if you're walking really quickly down the street and you were with a friend and you dropped something and your friend called you on the phone to tell you dropped something? It's like, then it's probably gone forever. Because, like, if your friend is calling you, they're not going to pick it up.
No. Yeah, you're not getting that back.
So chances are, like, 1 out of 2 people who have this ringtone have lost something on the street.
This is an ideal ringtone for someone who owns nothing.
So I would give this a 2 out of 3 for getting rid of materialism.
3, 2, 1.
Crunchy,
crunchy boy. Wow!
I'd honestly be surprised if this wasn't the name of
I think
the
I've seen
ringtone.
this one in the list before, though, so it's a little bit unfair, but just confirming.
It's called Hillside. In terms of, like, sounds that we made, it's similar.
If you analyze those, just putting those 2 words on the same page, they might not even share letters. Seriously, there's times when I'll go weeks without even thinking of my brother.
I don't know what to tell you. It sucks that you lost his number. Did you assign him a special ringtone when he called?
You know what? I don't remember myself doing that, but I can't imagine a world where I wouldn't do that.
Right. Everyone on my phone has a specialized ringtone.
What's mine?
Well, everyone has the same one, but I went through and, like, individually made sure that everyone had a ringtone that was the same.
I know this one.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.
Knock it off, knock it off.
Knock it off, knock it off. Cut it out, cut it out.
It feels like someone's tapping me on the shoulder and be like, Rachel, excuse me, you have a call.
Knock it off, knock it off.
Cut it out.
This
Mom's
is-
calling.
Yeah,
Talk
okay.
to my mom every day. She calls me every day. And
Mom's
I
calling.
call her every day. So we talk at least twice a day.
Really?
Yeah, because she calls once and I call once.
That's a lot of minutes.
Yeah, all my minutes go to talking to my mom.
Wow, you talk more than I talk to some of my friends who I live near.
My mom's my best friend. Is there a key change or a tone change?
So it's the same thing twice in a row.
I think it sounds different each time. I've been telling people that I'm tone deaf, but I don't think I am. Here's what I will say. This feels very millennial. I do think that some of these have been older. So far, we've gone through about 10 total. We've been really putting a dent in it.
Oh my god.
I will say that we have about 60 left just on this list, and there are about 4 other lists.
Is-
I think like 2 more vlogs, and we'll be...
I don't think that mathematically adds up.
I didn't add anything up. Definitionally, an equation has to have an equal sign. And I've just given you a number, so, like, you can't plug that into an equation. I mean, like, in theory, you could plug the number 2 into an equation, but within the context of what we're talking about, I'm just saying that the number 2 is standing alone. And, like, I think it's really obnoxious of you and, like, typical of men to, like, assume that I'm, like, doing math. I wasn't trying to accuse you of anything.
No, I know.
It's just...
It's just...
Let me
Sorry,
talk.
no,
You
exactly.
interrupted me again.
That's it.
That's the problem. It's like you don't listen to me. You just think I'm doing math all the time. It's like just because like stereotypically girls aren't good at math doesn't mean they're constantly trying to compensate for that. I'd give this one at least a 4. I don't want these vlogs to get political. In terms of like making sure that these videos are not political, I do think this ringtone is for anyone who votes.
People who just aren't having a good day and aren't going to have a good day for a little while longer, but they're going to hang in there just in case. But it's not worth it.
What?
3, 2, 1.
Find
the keeper! It's called Illuminate. Did we say Elucidate was the title?
Yeah.
I think okay. Not too far off. Elucidate and Illuminate.
We can
kinda
play
the
it
same
back
thing.
later and we'll confirm. And like if we didn't say elucidate, then we can just cut this section.
We'll put whatever the word we said was right here, and then you can comment below on the Formspring.
This one is good.
I'd give this one a positive also. So probably like a 2 or a 5.
Again, we just have 2 vlogs left because we will definitely get through all the sounds on the iPhone. So we've been increasing viewership and people have been forming allegiances. I know that there's a forum talking about who would win in an eating contest.
I know I'm in a weird position because I am one of the people who's contributing most of this forums. We're not encouraging
You started it, right?
We're not encouraging people to poke that fire.
You know, I had a Formspring in 9th grade, and 2 questions I got were, do you smoke weed, and how big are your pant legs?
Okay.
Because there's this thing, my body, you know, I love my body. I do have a waist.
I feel like I should speak up as someone who contributed twice to your Formspring in 9th grade. It's good to know who's interested in what the things are that are important to the people are. They don't have to be the things that are important to you. You just have to think about them and judge yourself in terms of them.
Alright, I think that's all. So be sure to check out our new website.
We encourage people to make response videos. We won't be watching them.
We'll see you tomorrow with our second and last vlog. So tomorrow we have to get through about 40 ringtone.
Shit, okay.